Hi, I'm Suzy with Twin City Talk on Location. I am with Stephanie Beeman today. She is with Ronald McDonald House, Piedmont Triad. Welcome.
Hello.
We will be hosting Wine, Women, and Shoes on April 30th at Legacy Stables. It's a really cool event that helps the charity. So can you tell us a little more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be our third annual Wine, Women, and Shoes. And it benefits all of our programs. So that helps people stay in our house. That is a overnight stay, free meals, comfort, and just resources for families who have a child who's receiving medical care in the hospital. We also have programs inside the hospital or family rooms, which provide the same types of services, as well as hospitality carts that bring food and toys and just comfort items to families who have their children in the hospital and don't really want to leave the room.
Yeah.
So, but it's a great way to give to those programs and still have like a really fun, girls' night out.
So what does it entail?
It entails so much. So in general, there is a marketplace event that kicks it off. And during that event, the guests can taste wine from 3 different vineyards. They can shop. We're going to have 8 different vendors that have different boutique hats and clothing and jewelry and things like that. They can participate. We have a silent auction. And then we have some really fun kind of game items where everybody wins. So if you pay $25, you can pull a bottle of wine that might be, a very special bottle, but will be valued at least $25. We have a chance to win about $10,000 worth of prizes. So the first part of the event will be all of that fun stuff together.
Yeah.
And then we will move into the dining room and have a nice seated dinner. We'll have a program led by the fantastic Kristen Johnson, and share about our mission and the things that we have going on at the house. And then have a chance for a live auction, as well as just more chances to support the organization.
So where does the shoes aspect of the event come in?
So the shoes are kind of everywhere. I did forget to mention, so what part of the program when we go into the dining area is a shoe contest.
Oh.
So you want to make sure that you are wearing your best shoes, because we're going to have some special judges who know about shoes. They know their shoes. And they're going to
like Carrie Bradshaw.
Yeah, a little bit. And they're going to be going around. They're going to be checking people's shoes. And so they're going to nominate some finalists. And then the finalists are going to get to kind of start the stage and show off their shoes. And there's prizes for that. So Wine, Women, and Shoes is actually an event that takes place nationwide. So it's kind of a brand in itself. But we have the only one that takes place in the Triad area.
Oh, cool.
And it actually, there are a lot of Wine, Women, and Shoes events that support Ronald McDonald House charities across the country. So
awesome. Let's talk a little more about Wine, Women, and Shoes and ones that inspire you. So local wines, what are some that you love? And you can even talk about ones that will be there.
Yeah, so we are really excited. We have 3 wineries that are going to be having tasting on site. And that's Jolo and Racine, which is technically 2, but they're together.
I love those places.
So they're super popular. We're excited to have them. Raffaldini has been supporting us all along. So they're going to be there. And Shelton.
I haven't tried theirs, but I'm excited to try it on.
Those are very good. So yeah, 3 very exciting ones. And then we also have some great folks that have been donating to us. So Dynamis, that's an estate vineyard. They have tucked some really lovely wines into that wall of wine that you can buy for $25. So to pay $25 and get a bottle of Dynamis wine is a big deal. And then Fresh Market is actually one of our sponsors. They are providing a whole bunch of champagne for us.
Oh, nice.
Because if you are a VIP ticket holder, you get a flute of champagne when you arrive. And if you buy a whole table, a table of 10, then your table gets champagne at your table. So
Cool.
Fresh Market is providing all that champagne for us.
So what's your favorite? Red, white, sparkling?
I guess, white.
White.
And that has changed. I was a sweet red girl for a long time.
I'm a dry red. Mine's dry red.
Dry white. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So into women. So who are some women that have inspired you?
Well, I would say one who's inspiring me right now is our MC. So Kristen Johnson is going to be emceeing the event, and she is she's doing a very brave thing and starting a business and starting a career.
She has the best energy.
Yeah, absolutely. Writing a book. And so just to leap like that, I think it's very brave. So I'm proud of her for that.
We could talk a little more because we say women, but I know we want to point out that it's not just women that can attend.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. So although women is in the title and a lot of the activities are of interest to women, that does not mean that men would not have a great time here. We actually have some delightful men that have been on our committee and helping us plan. So they've had a good eye for the types of things that the men might want to be interested in as well. We've made sure we have silent auction items and other things that would be, a great find for men as well as women and families as well.
Cool. And the last one is shoes. So I think you're like me. You don't care about shoes quite as much as some others, but are there any favorite types of shoes?
I have a kind of vast collection of Chuck Taylors in different colors. I don't know if that really fits the theme of this event, but I do have Chuck Taylors in like purple and yellow and black and gray and a couple other. Yeah. So I like to clip.
I just like anything that's comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. I might be wearing a pair of those at while I'm running around at the event. So.
Yeah. So you're hosting the event at Legacy Stables, which is in Winston. It's a little further out, but it's beautiful. This is my first time here, and it's gorgeous. Can you tell us how you chose this event and why?
Yeah, so this is the third time we've had the event at Legacy. I really don't think we would have considered anywhere else by this year. Just as you mentioned, it's a beautiful space. The folks that we work with to put together the event are just so nice, and they care about our mission. They care about, making sure that the event is successful, and they're so calm, which I love. And
that's important for a venue.
Yeah. So just very easy to work with them. And this is a really popular event with the public and with the folks that we really want to come to this event. A lot of the people that come here are familiar with the Forsyth Magazine events, and Forsyth Magazine is a big part of our event too. So yeah, it's just been, I think it's familiar to people. It's beautiful. And they're fun to work with. So.
If you could choose just one word surrounding the event and what you want people to think about it, what would that word be and why?
I would say community. The list of people involved in this event is so long. I could never get through it all. So between volunteers and the vendors and the wineries and the sponsors and all of the people that have gotten involved, and all just to ultimately support this mission of helping families in our community. And that they all believe that that's really important, and but that's important to have fun doing it at the same time. So,
well, thank you.
Community. Thank you.